Alrighty guys, Madman Mandela coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. We got a 6 console stream here for tonight. And of course, we have a bunch of consoles that we've got to build. Okay, so we're going to be having a console fest this week. Anyway, I hope that you all had a great Happy New Year, okay, and enjoyed the weekend and everything. And, well, we're back at it now. So here we are in 2022. Welcome to it, everybody. Okay, so anyway, we're going to start this one off here with Mr. Ryan Parker. Now, Ryan went ahead. This is a console send-in, okay, at a 500 gig drive. We got it all done. This is RGH3, by the way. Okay, so we're going to fire it up. All right, and let's check out what's on here. And forgive me for the way I sound. I'm just tired. Okay, I mean, I am really beat. All right, so I'm going to fire it up here. Okay, and now we're going to go through this. All right, now all of these are up on the line servers. They all got purged for GTA 5. You got College Football Revamped version 17 on this thing. Also with the one-button updater. All right, and you know that's the updater that lets you download it directly to the Xbox 360. As you can see, it's a CFBR updates available. Okay, now it's already been updated to version 17, so we can just hit not now, ask me later. Okay, no big deal. Now listen, when you download with this thing, all right, it's resumable. So if you shut the console down, it'll resume back from where it downloaded from, so you don't have to re-download the whole damn thing. All right. With the Xbox 360, with the sockets that it has a very small buffer. All right, so it's going to take it a while to download all of those files and everything. Okay. Now they're already on there. Okay, this is already version 17 on here that I got on here for you. All right, so you know the only reason why that's popping up is because of the timestamp. All right, it's going by the timestamp. No big deal. Okay, so you can just ignore it. It's fine. This is version 17. It's got all the DLC files, all 5 of them. Okay, which is insane. I mean, they did a lot of work to this thing. Okay, they put in the Heisman Trophy winner and all that, you know, from Alabama and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, we're gonna go through this here. So Ryan, here we go. All right, man, check this out. All right, we start off at the dashboard, work our way through. We got our Xbox 360 games. Okay, you got a ton of games on there. All right, as you can see, there's a War series, Grand Theft series, Halo series, Mass Effect series. Okay, like I said, everything I got stuff on a 500 gig drive. All right, so pretty much, you know, a ton, okay? Then you have Xbox Live Arcade, all right? There's a bunch of Xbox Live Arcade on there. Your homebrew section where your tools reside. Then, of course, you have your indie games, okay? And then you have classic games on there. Yes, original classic games. You can play them, you know, with the Xbox Classic emulator that's on here. All right, you just have to put the console into bypass mode, and you'll be able to play original Xbox games. Alright, then of course you have emulators, okay? I hate when it does that. You know, this is how you gotta download a title, by the way. Okay, well, title artwork. Just go down here. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Now, wait a minute. Sorry about that. You gotta do that. Select the cover. There you go. And then it'll download. Okay, and then that'll pop up and it'll change, and there you are, okay? You got NES emulator, Game Boy Advance, Sega Main, Super Nintendo, back to NES, over 8,000 ROMs on there. Have a blast with that. Alright, we're going to go ahead. We'll get to the dashboard right here. Make sure that she's up online and live. Alright, got it good. Okay, we're not going to sign in right now. Alright, and there you are. You're up. You're online with a good KV, of course. Alright, and then when you're hitting the guide button over in our 5th tab, is our BO2 cheats, Advanced Warfare cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. Okay, to disable a cheat, hit A. To enable it, hit A. It's very simplistic. Alright, and then we're going to take that back to Xbox Home. Okay, now in case you're wondering, you know, what College Football Revamped version 17 looks like, you know, for those of you who don't know, alright, we'll go ahead. We'll get on over here just to show you that it's there. Okay, let me get to it here. Here we are. Alright, now everything should start up. And there you are. And as you can see, this is College Football Revamped 17. Because it shows the Heisman Trophy winner, all that kind of good stuff. They completely redid a lot of stuff on this thing. So my hat's off to the CFBR team. Those guys really, really did a beautiful job on this. So it's got a lot. There's a lot more to it than, you know, than the older version, which was really cool. You know. So anyway, this is version 17. Okay, have a blast with it. Like I said, works great, no problems. Life is grand. All right. So anyway, there you are. Ryan, we're shipping it off tomorrow. You have a tracking number in your email. Also, another thing, too, is there's going to be a link to a startup setup video please watch that video before you power the console on. Because if you just power the console on, you're just going to come to the Xbox 360 logo and it's going to hang there. Because it's looking for the server because you didn't set it up on your local area network. You got to set it up on a local area network. And in that link where there is the startup setup video, it explains everything on what to do and how to set it up for the first time. You're only going to do it one time and then you're good to go. Unless you change networks. But, other than that, there you go. All right? So thanks again. I greatly do appreciate your business. All right, we're done with Ryan. Now, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to unload Ryan here. Okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to, let's see here, Mr. Jack Burke. Okay, now Jack went ahead. He did a send in. Okay, and Jack sent in with this thing a 60 gig drive. Now, this is absolutely worthless, okay? It's way too small for the stuff that we're doing, okay? A 120 is too small for the stuff that we're doing, all right? Minimum really size that I like is a 250 because it gives you everything. But anyway, he sent me a 60 gig drive. Now, because of the way I'm feeling about Christmas and everything else, Merry Christmas, I gave you a 120 gig drive. I'm shipping this one back, okay, to you. And I gave you that for free. So, have fun, all right? Merry freaking Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that bullshit, all right? So, all right, Jack, this one's yours, buddy, okay? Right there, okay? I also cleaned up the top a little bit. It was a little scratched up and stuff. We cleaned it all up and everything. She's all good to go. We're going to fire it up. All right? Excuse me. And as you can see, InstaBoots, RGH3, chipless install, of course. All right? Thanks to Alexi 15432, the Mad Russian. Also thanks to Josh Davidson finding the PLL on the 360, which has basically allowed us to do all of this crazy stuff now that we're doing with this crap. All right, and yes, you got the one button up there too as well. All right, now. All right, start off at Xbox 360. Now, this is a 120 gig drive. Doesn't have a lot on it, okay? We start off with the dashboard. You got your Call of Duties on here. Grand Theft Auto, Modern Warfare 3, and of course NCAA Football 14, College Football Revamp, with version 17 on it, okay? Now, you got a couple games in Xbox Live Arcade. You got your homebrew section where your tools reside. You got emulators on here. You don't have a full complement, but you've got Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Sega, and back to Super Nintendo. Alright? We're back to show all. We're going to go ahead. We'll hit the dashboard and make sure that she's up online live, which she is, with a good KB. And yes, your characters and profiles are still in there, of course, okay? So, and there you have it. Alright, now hitting the guide button. Okay, over our fifth tab, our Advanced Warfare cheats, we have 2 cheats, Ghost cheats, Modern Warfare 3 cheats, okay? So, we're going to bring that back. Jack, thank you for your business, man. Greatly do appreciate it. Ship it off tomorrow. You have a tracking number in your email. And please remember to watch that startup setup video before you power it on, okay? It'll be in a link in your email, alright? So, we're going to say goodbye to Jack. Alright. And we're going to grab another one here. Okay. Now, there's 2 here that Mr. Charles, Charles Mascow. Okay. Alright, now he sent in 2. Okay? So apparently it's like a his and hers, or hers and his, or a his and his, or a hers and hers. I don't know. Okay? I'm not a hater. So anyway, Charles, okay. This one is number 2 I did. Okay? Now this one, we put a 250 gig drive and it didn't have a drive. Okay? So I had to message him and tell him, hey, dude, I can't put anything on it unless it has a drive in it. So we bought a drive and we got a 250 gig drive in here for you, alright? So we're going to fire this thing up. Yeah, it would be good if I plugged the power in. Yeah, that would be smart, okay? Fire that thing off. Sync the control button. There we go. Okay, and of course, instant boot, of course. Go ahead, bring that up there. Alright, and on a 250 gig drive, I'm going to show you what you got here, okay? A nice little compliment on here. And pretty much you got everything you're going to need and then some, okay? Now also, you are not just stuck to a 250 gig drive, okay? You can jam, you could put an external drive on it, a USB drive, up to 2 terabytes, and get on the internet and download all that you want to download and then some and put it in there, okay? So just so you know, alright? Now, Xbox 360, start off with the dashboard, right? You got some Battlefield on there, you got Call of Duty on there, alright? You got Gears of War on there, you got Grand Theft Auto 5, you got some Halo on there, and of course you got NCAA Football 14, College Football Revamped, Red Dead Redemption, of course, Resident Evil, so on and so forth. Now, Xbox Live Arcade, you got some Live Arcade on there as well, as you can see. And of course you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And then you have a couple of classic games on there as much as I can fit on a 250 gig drive. So you got Halo 2 and Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Now, let's see here. You got some indie games, including one of my favorites, Trailer Park STD, where you two can get sexually transmitted diseases, okay? And then some. And transmit them to all your friends, alright? And wind up looking like that, alright? So there you go. Now, emulators, okay? Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo. NES emulator, back to Game Boy Advance. Over 8,000 ROMs. Have a blast with that if you're into side-scrollers and all the old arcade games. Alright? Now, we'll go ahead. We'll get on over to the dashboard right here. We'll make sure that she's up online and live. And yes, she is. Alright? And yes, I saved your characters that was in the memory card too. Alright? And pretty much there you have it, okay? So, there we are. We're up, we're online, we're live. Our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. And in our fifth tab, our Advanced Warfare cheats, BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. Disable A, enable A. Pretty easy. Okay, bring that back, and pretty much we're good to go. Charles, thank you for your business on this one. And I've got one more for you, okay? So we're going to shut this one down now. Alright, as soon as it gets through, I don't like shutting it down in the middle of it, accessing hard drive, even though it does access it all the time. But you know how that goes, alright? And then, of course, Charles sends me in this one. Okay, now, Charles, it didn't even have this cover on here. Now, I didn't have an extra drive door. I'm sorry, okay? If I had one, believe me, I would have gave it to you, okay? But anyway, this is where your drive door goes. You can order them on Amazon or whatever. They're like $5 or whatever. Please get one, okay? Because this thing can easily come out of there, as you can see, okay? You don't want to do that, all right? So, please, for the love of God, get a drive door, okay? Now, this one, of course, Trinity. RGH3 on it, 250 gig drive, send in. Alright. Whoop. Hit the wrong damn button. Hang on here. I hit the eject button. Okay. Now, we'll fire it up. Alright. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to sync this controller up here. And you can see, of course, Instant Boot 2. How to do, Mr. Mosley, as you can see, when it starts up, it's pretty easy. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Okay? When it fires up, okay, and it reaches the raw dashboard, it's going to give you an option. Okay? And pretty much there's the option. An update is available. CFBR, update's available. An update is available. Would you like to download the update in the background? Background downloads are only active while on the dashboard and are resumable if interrupted by a reboot. Yes, please, and thank you, or not now, ask me later. Pretty easy. So you hit yes when they do have an update. This is already updated to version 17, so you ain't got to worry about it. So just hit not now. Ask me later. Okay? Pretty simple, right? There you go. Now, okay. So, here we are. This one is a 250 gig drive, alright, as you can see. Now, what I'm going to do here, okay, go over Xbox 360, work our way through it, as you can see, pretty much same complement, same deal, okay? And of course your Xbox Live Arcade, homebrew section, classic games, indie games, emulators, back to show all. Okay? So, we'll hit the dashboard, make sure she's up online and live. Yep. Good deal. And there you have it, okay? And she's up, she's online, she's live. Eyeball pleasing HUD. Fifth tab, all your cheats. Okay, bring this back. There you have it. Charles, thank you for your business, man. Really appreciate it, man. Really do. Thank you so much. And, like I said, we'll be shipping off tomorrow, and, you'll have a tracking number and all that in your email. Henry, no, it's going to be done this week. I'm going as fast as I can, man. I can only do so much. 2 hands, 1 soldering iron, okay, so on and so forth. And I've been working my ass off. And in fact, if you notice, I've worked from, let's see here. I've been up from 6 o'clock this morning up until now with these things, okay? So there's only so much I can do, all right? So, like I said, normally it's 12 to 14 days, and those are business days. Doesn't count, doesn't count New Year's Day, doesn't count Christmas, all that kind of good stuff, okay? So, now, all right. Now here we have Mr. Jerry Donahue. That's it. Okay. Now Jerry, of course, he dares to be a little different. Okay. Jerry likes the Slim E's. Okay. The Slim E 4 gig console. So now I gotta swap the power supplies on this thing. Hang on, let me plug this thing in over here. As you can see, I got regular Slim, Jasper, and Slim E. That way then, I have 3 power supplies on my desk, so that way then they're all ready to go, alright? So anyway, okay. So Jerry, this one is yours, send in, okay? Gonna fire it up. Okay, here we go. And of course, instant boot. And there you have it, RGH3. Yes, on the Corona. Works just great. Never a problem. Alright, now, go ahead here. Alright. And we're going to get to the dashboard here. There you have it. Alright, now, Jerry, let's see here. What size you have here? Okay. No, not now. Okay. You got a 250 gig drive on here. Okay. So pretty much same complement as the other one. Here you go. Xbox 360, we work our way through at our dashboard. Okay. All of our games, as you can see, that are on there and installed. Alright. And of course, back to the dashboard. Now, alright, then of course you got your Xbox Live Arcade. You got your homebrew section where your tools reside. A couple classic games on there. Indie games. Emulators, okay, NES emulator, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo. Back to NES emulator. Back to show all. Hit the dashboard. There you have it. It'll be up, it'll be online, it'll be live. It better be, otherwise I'll kill it myself. There we go. Alright, and as you can see, up online with a good KV, hitting the guide button, over in your 5th tab, your cheats. To disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. Pretty easy. Bring it back, and we're good. So Jerry, thank you for your business, man. Ship it off tomorrow. You have a tracking number in your email. You will have a link to the startup setup video and a link to this video that's going to be uploaded to YouTube as soon as it gets done on Facebook. Okay? So anyway, thank you again for your business. Greatly do appreciate it. Now, alright. I'm going to say goodbye to Jerry. And we got one more. This one happens to be Brandon Brock. Okay. Freaking Brandon. And Brandon, too, dares to be different. Okay? Because he, too, also has a Slim E, okay? So, we'll fire this thing up. Let me sync this controller up here. And of course, yeah, it went. Life is good. There we go. And we're synced up. Okay, good. We're going to boot into Aurora. Come on. Any day down. Let's go. Thank you. Okay. Now, let's see here. Brandon Bach. Okay, he also had a 250 gig drive. Pretty much standard complement here. Alright, so, Xbox 360, as you can see, we've got dashboard. Work our way through. Same stuff. Okay, all the way through. Okay? Then, of course, you have your Live Arcade. Your homebrew section. I like doing these videos just for proof, so that way then people see their systems and that they work and that they're not freezing and acting like a fucking moron. Alright? And then, of course, you have your indie games. Oh, and the best is the boot time, of course. Yeah, you gotta see that. So anyway, yep, you got NES emulator, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, back to NES. Alright, show all. We'll go ahead, get to the dashboard. Alright, good. Got it? Good? Okay, as you can see, it's all, you dirty rotten. Yeah, figures Microsoft would play with me. Hang on here. Quick settings, yeah, Hey, yes, son of a evil lesson. Hey, hang on here. Sometimes it does this. Can't help it. We'll see if it enables XHTTP. Well, we got an internet. Okay, good. And we should have live, our internet. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Don't mess with me, I'll hurt you. Come on now. You can do it. There you go. And here we are. Okay, good. We're good to go. Okay. So, anyway. Yep. And there you are. Now you're up, you're online, you're live. It's always got to be one in the crowd that's got to screw with me. Always one is usually the last one, okay? Anyway, your guide, okay? Get on over to your 5th tab, okay? You got your advanced warfare cheats, BO2 cheats, ghost cheats, and modern warfare 3 cheats. To disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. Okay? Bring this back, Xbox Home, and there you have it. Henry, I'm not the best, man. I'm just here, man. But I have fun doing this, okay? So, you know, it's enjoyable. What am I going to tell you? I have a blast doing it. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, you know, needless to say, hey, listen, there you go. All right. Thank you so much for your business. I greatly do appreciate it, okay? And we're going to shut this down here now. And like I said, look, guys, in your email, like I said, there's going to be a startup setup video. Please watch that video. Very, very, very important to watch that, because otherwise you're going to be sitting there at that Xbox 360 logo for a long time. If you don't set it up on your network, it's looking for the server. It's not going to find it, so it's just going to sit there and continuously give you this green eyeball. All right. So please watch that video. It also explains a lot about FTP, also about Xbox 360 Neighborhood, also about transferring files, folders, all that kind of good stuff. It's an explanation of a lot of stuff on this console that you're going to need to know anyway, okay? So please, watch the whole video. It's an hour long, but you know what? Hey, listen, you know, I mean, how can I put this? You know, you could feed a man and give him a nice meal for the night, or you could teach him to friggin' fish hunt or whatever, okay? And, you know, and then he's got a skill for life, okay? So please, watch this, watch the video, okay? It's not as good as sex, all right? But it will do, it serves the purpose, okay? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, listen, thank you so much. I greatly do appreciate it. Oh my God, Benjamin, no, you can't take days off. We'll work to play with the damn thing. Oh my God. I'm harboring truancy here, okay? See this coming. But guys, listen, thanks so much for watching. I greatly do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Okay, like I said, without you guys, I would have nothing to do. I would probably wind up shooting myself in the face or whatever. But anyway, listen, thanks again for watching, all right? I really do appreciate it. Love you guys. Take good care of yourselves. And you all take it easy. And, yeah. Mark, yeah, I got your order too, man. No, Henry, no. You'll be on. It'll be done this week, I do believe. In fact, you're coming up this week, man. In fact, you should have got an email. Okay, but I'll check anyway. All right, you know. I mean, right now I'm sitting at 63 orders. Okay, so you know, if I do 6 to 7 a day, everything should go good. You know, I mean, so it should go good. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, sometimes I'll get overzealous. I'll wind up doing 10 or 12, and then the next day I'll be dead. Okay, you know what I mean? But you know, I mean, hey, that's the way it works. You know, you got to take care of it. But anyway, listen, all, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys. Thanks for your support, and I hope that you all had a great, happy New Year. Okay, and I appreciate you all. You all take it easy and have a good night. Take care of yourselves and be safe. All right, take care, guys. Have a good one.